to your Astro Dice reading for January. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you and your Astro Dice reading. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 signs, or 12 houses, that is, excuse me. Talking about the second house over here of money, career, and things that you value, going straight into some Scorpion energy, excuse me, with some Mercury. So there's a lot of communication going on over here talking about this Mercury. So it's how you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel, and we're definitely in a Mercury retrograde at this time. So this could definitely be affecting, the Mercury retrograde could be affecting this area as well. Doing it Scorpion style over here. There's might be some secrets going on, but it's definitely some intense, masterful, thoughtful moments this month coming out. And like I said, you might have some secrets going on within yourself or around you as well. And somebody might even be acting a little possessive around you, or you could be acting a little possessive around someone else or of someone else. Going straight, or of the money, actually. Possessive of your money, because we're talking about the second house. Possessive of your money would just mean I'm holding on so tight to it that I'm almost greedy, sitting on top of it, like I'm a hen and it's an egg. However, could be, doesn't have to be. Let's see what's going on. Getting straight into the situation. Situations taking place at the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. Beginning of the month is saying there is a little bit of a disruption going on around you to where you feel like this is kind of disrupting a lot of situations. The communication and the way you write and talk, there's definitely some disruption. It's like I'm trying to keep everything really happy and really good over here, but it does feel like there's a little disharmony. So it does feel like if you are in a connection with someone, there is a little disruption, about maybe you're going to work or doing something when it's coming to the second house, and they're causing a disruption, guys. There's a tower moment there. They are not doing good. Let's see what's going on. You're putting in all this hard work and having this completion, but it does feel like they feel like you're giving more time to work than them. So they're having a hard time contacting you, and so it's causing a disruption. They think that whatever extra work that you have to do, whatever you're putting in, if you guys are working a second job, something like this, that it's taking away from them. So it's causing a disruption. This is overwhelming them. Or overwhelming you. Take it how it resonates. But it's really through the communication. So the communication is maybe even the boss is overwhelming you with giving you extra work, making a burden on you. However, it could be a loved one. It says harmony, though. So it could be a loved one. With the light over here, it does feel like there is some disagreements on what's going on and causing a little tension. I do feel like it is this person that's around you. It could be your mom. It could be the mother of your children. It could be a Taurus or a Libra. However it is, it also feels like you're getting a lot of abundance and growth out of this situation. You're doing it very good. And you got a lot of money and a lot of things coming in the second house, and you're really nurturing the second house. But this over here, through this communication with this other person, whoever it may be, is not feeling the harmony coming out of this situation. They definitely want to argue about this situation. Yeah, they're trying to be controlling, where they can't really be that controlling. I mean, you have to go to work. You have to do what you want to do. I just feel like they're being stubborn. They may have Taurus in their chart. They're being a little stubborn and a little controlling about the situation. I think that if it's a love situation, they feel like you're ignoring them, or they're not getting the attention that they're used to getting. And this definitely could be a love situation. We have the Emperor and the Empress together. Wow. That's a deep connection right there for you. If you're in a love situation, they just feel like they're kind of out in the cold. And they're trying to take control of the situation. in their own hands. But this Sun over here is saying, but I'm making a lot of money and I'm doing really good. They want the fun and the joy and the stability with you, and it just feels like you're really working hard over here. And I feel, guys, they are not getting the attention that they need. With the Sun over here, it looks like they're trying to limelight. They want attention. They definitely want the attention, and you don't have time for their attention. And so there's some disharmony going on. And it might not, it might not even be, your girlfriend. It could be somebody else that needs your attention. Like I said, like your mom or somebody who wants your attention. Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? And you're like, no, I can't. I'm at work. And this is causing them a lot of disharmony, and they're really getting upset about the situation. And how can you be upset? I'm at work. I'm sorry, guys. That's really what it is. A lot of you, though, it is definitely a love situation with the spiritual union coming in with suffering in silence, where the love begins. So they're definitely wanting this spiritual union. You want this spiritual union. Like I said, we do have the Emperor and the Empress over here. So knowing that by the mid-month, it looks like you're having a rebirth, and the communication that's coming through is more healthy. It's almost like they're having an awakening and an understanding, and they want a forgiveness to this situation. And I do feel it's going to be like you also, Leo, saying, you know what, forgive me, I'm sorry I had to do these things. And they're like, okay. But it does feel like there is a rebirth and a second chance to this situation to really put it back, the love where the love was not there, or the harmony, depending on who you're dealing with. The suffering in silence, it's like the speed is rapid moving. They don't feel like they're suffering in silence anymore, or making you feel like you're going to suffer in silence, because maybe all they want to do is argue with you. So it does bring also some quick decisions on how to move through the backsliding relationship. It's kind of crazy, because it does feel like even though you're having this redemption and this second chance with them and really connecting with them, they're still kind of like, they're playing victim in their own way. I'm going to tell you that right now, because they're still kind of bringing up the backsliding relationship. It's almost like they won't let go. Are you going to work again? Are you going to do this again? Are you going to ignore me? And they want to kind of keep continuing to bring these things up, which are their own personal beliefs of how the situation is going down. It's just kind of crazy. It's almost like they're like, there's a misconception of what's going on within this situation. It's kind of crazy. It's like, okay, we're going to unite, but then you're going to continue to keep bringing this subject up, right? Well, if I need you again, are you going to be there? You see what I'm saying? Take it how it resonates. But whatever it is, it's still a backsliding relationship, whether it's your loved one, your mom, it doesn't matter. With the love begins over here, it's like, but then they still want to continue to move. They're wishy-washy. I'm sorry, this is wishy-washy energy. Could definitely have Taurus in their chart or Libra in their chart, because I am seeing a lot of imbalance over here. Yes, I love you. Yes, we'll have a second chance. But then they're kind of like backsliding the relationship with continuing to move forward on suffering in silence without getting off the rock. They just want to sit on the rock and still, act like you ignored them and put them in on the, kind of in the back seat, right? They wanted to be in the front seat and you put them in the back seat. Kind of felt like a third wheel situation. But then all of a sudden the love begins, and it's like, they still want to progress and show you love and do things with you, but they still want to have that control of the direction which is going on. So there's still some control going on over here. What? But they're definitely head over heart over you. If this is a love situation, you are as well with them. It does feel like there will be a lot of honesty and truthfulness coming out of the situation. And I believe it's from you, Leo. You're like, you know what? Cut the bullshit. Let's get through this, right? Just let it go. I had to go to work. I had to do my second house. I have to do my taxes. I have to do this. And yeah, you're flourishing in money over here. I see the sun. I mean, you're doing good. You're going after your financial freedoms. You have the money at hand. It's just that this person wants all the attention. Sorry, that's really what it is. Like where you're putting in all the extra honest work and hard work, they want all this attention, whoever it is. You will know who it is. So you don't feel like you're really getting the victory with them, but there's no more, it's like the conflict and the defeat is kind of like in the background, but you're still not feeling like you're really getting the triumph from them. There's still this like kind of red flag going on where you're wanting victory and success. I feel like the victory and the success is actually of the second house, not of the relationship. I feel over here the red flags are still flying, even though you're being honest with them and telling them, guys, stop this, cut that out, you know, and trying to put that behind you. There's still red flags to that situation. With the money over here, you have the victory and the success. Work is going the way you want it to go. You're on top of the world. You know? You're over here blowing your horn going, oh my gosh, I got a promotion. Maybe that's what you're doing too. Maybe you're working extra hard for a promotion. You know what? Whatever it is. Out there really selling houses, out there really selling cars, really making that, you know, that commission. Maybe that's what it is too. I'm working extra to make all this commission. You don't see it. I think I'm out here screwing around. They're almost like to the point to where it's almost like they're trying to lose an opportunity, but you don't understand why they would do that if they want to still come passionate to you. It's like, do you want this relationship or not? They don't really see the long-time success and rewards of where you're putting it in. So it's to them, they see that whatever you're doing is more of a distraction. I don't think that, you know, but really the distraction is them. They're being a distraction while you're over here trying to plant your seeds for the victory and success. So you're just going to see them calling and they want to be all passionate. And then there they are doing it again. Distracting you with, are you working late again? How come you're not helping me? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And you're putting that out of your, they need to accept this and you're moving on from this and finding the inner peace within yourself. Meaning I'm not dealing with your conflict. It doesn't mean you're actually moving on away from them. It just means you're out of mind, out of sight. Don't have to worry about it. Right? You're just like, fine, whatever. I got to go work on my victory and success. So, yeah. And yeah, there they are, you know. And you might be having a little bit of a nostalgic, you know, things going on within your life at the end of the month that has to do with the second house. Right? Maybe there's something that you really want, something that you really value. I'm really working hard for this nostalgic thing that I really want. Maybe I've always wanted a Mustang, so I'm working hard to get this Mustang. You know, things like this, guys, because it's material and it's talking about the second house. Maybe I've always wanted a house and I'm working really hard to buy a house, buy this car. You see what I'm saying? And that's really where the nostalgic is coming from, because you're not worried about what this person's doing anymore, because they have the lack of understanding of what you're doing. Because they're just, I'm sorry guys, they're in me energy, where you're in go, go, go. That's right. I'm in go, go, go. I have to leave them alone for now so that I can get my victory and success. I have to go after what it is I truly want. Getting the 10 of Cups, see? Excuse me. There it is. And then all of a sudden you realize in the end of the month that as soon as you get this victory, everything starts kind of settling down and there's more family contentment. There's more support. It's almost like as soon as I start ignoring them, then they want to come back and give me the Ace of Cups. Oh boy. Of course. Of course, right? Now all of a sudden they want a blissful relationship and it's like, why are you ignoring me? Right? And it's because you finally made your dreams come true. You're finally at that piece of what you really need. Even if you haven't gotten the car yet, you're right there. It's at your fingertips. It's like really at your fingertips of what you truly desire over here, guys, within the second house. And I'm telling you right now, it's like as soon as you ignore them, they come rushing in with the Ace of Cups. They're like, love me, love me. Hey, can you help me? They're just like, they've turned all around because they realize that, I think they realize that they've frustrated you. Now you've kind of ghosted them or one-worded them, not now. You know what I mean? Or I will get back to you when I can. I'm very busy. They don't hear from you for a couple of days, and then all of a sudden, bam, these over-emotional feelings are coming through. I don't care if it's a friend. I don't care if it's a boss. The boss is like, where'd you go? Did you do this? I still feel it's love, though. It's either, you know, your family or it's your, you know, your girlfriend, your wife, something like that. Okay. Yeah. Might even be your child who's annoying you. Listen, Dad, you said you read it, you know, and it's like, not now. Okay? Stop being me. No matter what it is, it's them being really wishy-washy and wanting what they want. Like I said, this is the me thing. So when it's all about you right now, beginning of the year, I need to get my stuff together. I have things that I need to do. We will deal with this later. You see what I'm saying? So it is kind of crazy how they just make a huge turnaround, and it's almost like, well, where'd you go? Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Whoa. Yeah, they're going to feel that. They're going to know they messed that one up. They're going to become rushing back in to get you. Okay? And until next time, peace and love.